Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make Siap Base Kalas. It's a Balinese chicken dish, really simple, really easy to do. Look, let's just get on with it. Here I've got a tablespoon's worth of coriander seeds and half a teaspoon's worth of black peppercorns. All I'm simply going to do, put that into a dry fry pan, and we're going to roast those off for about 2 minutes or so. Alright, you'll smell the fragrance coming out of that. Alright, pretty simple sort of stuff, and using the fresh spices like this, it does make a bit of a difference. Right, and if you want to learn or know all the ingredients, it will be right at the end of the video. Put all of those seeds that we've roasted off, once it's cooled down, into a spice grinder, just like I am doing right there. Okay, and all we're simply going to do now is give that a bit of a blitzy blitz for about 40 seconds or so until we end up with a really nice fine powder mix. Right, really easy to do. You could also use a mortar and pestle, by the way, if you want to. One large brown onion, finely diced, and put that straight into a food processor. Right, pretty simple to do. And I've also got 4 cloves of garlic in there. I'm going to add in about half a teaspoon's worth of chili paste. You could add 2 to 3 red chilies if you want to, seeded and chopped. And we're going to add in about a teaspoon's worth of lemongrass paste and about a teaspoon's worth of ginger paste. You could also use fresh galangal if you want. I'm going to add our little spice mixture that we made with our coriander and black pepper. I'm going to add that in right now, just to save a bit of time and another process. And all I'm simply going to do is make a bit of a paste using my food processor. Not going to take very long at all, only a couple of little bits of a zoop and you are done. Alright, if it seems to stick to the side, just sort of push it down a little bit and give that another little bit of a hit with a bit more acceleration to give us a nice little paste, right? Just like that. How easy is this to do? And using these spices from scratch is so much better than buying something from the supermarket pre-bought. Right, a little bit of oil into a pan. I'm using my old wok. I'm not going to risk using my new one on this one. And here I've got 1 kilo of chicken thigh fillets, and all I'm simply going to do is just cook these off, just give them a nice bit of brownage. Alright, it's not going to take very long at all. You're probably going to cook those off for sort of 3 to 4 minutes per side. Alright, I'm using about a 50% power there. Alright, and if you haven't tried making your own curries or dishes from scratch, man, it is not that hard. Alright, so just keep moving that chicken around. This poor old wok, yep, things do stick to it, and it's just the way things are. But don't worry, we're going to a little bit of schmutz on the bottom. That is all going to get deglazed a little bit later. So basically just seal off your chicken thighs, just like we're doing there. Take those out and put those into a bowl over on the side, and just keep that sort of close to your cooking vessel, and I'll just sort of radiate a little bit of heat. Alright, so we've done all of our 1 kilo of chicken thighs. We're keeping these whole, we're not cutting them up. They can go straight back in with all the other kiddies back into that bowl over on the side there. I'm just going to give that a quick little scrape down with my tongs. And now what we're going to do is add our little paste that we just made with all that beautiful onion, ginger, garlic, and chili, and it's just all those beautiful flavors. I'm just going to put those straight in, just like that. I'm going to add in 2 whole cloves, right? Just 2 whole cloves, and 1 cinnamon quill, 1 cinnamon stick. That can go straight in at this point. I'm going to give all of that a little bit of a cook off. The onion's going to start releasing their flavor, the garlic doing the same, and even the spices, they're going to start releasing off all of their flavors as well. Pretty simple sort of dish, this one. Okay, and if you want to make this spicier, just add more chili. I'm making this one sort of a bit mild for Mrs. KP. I'm going to add in 1 can of coconut cream, just about a 400 gram of coconut cream, put that in, give all of that a good stir through, get all of those ingredients incorporated and get everyone to know each other. Pretty simple. Alright, and we want to make sure we start getting a little bit of boilage happening. We can start seeing some bubbles happening there in that coconut cream, and we're going to add in around about 1.5 cups worth of chicken stock. If you don't have chicken stock, you could get away with just a little bit of water. All right, put that in and just let that come back up to a little bit of a simmer. And we don't want to put the lid on this. If you put the lid on this, that coconut cream will curdle. All right, we're going to add all of our chicken straight back in just like that. Try and get a nice even sort of a spread of that chicken, and as you can see, I've got my my pan down quite low. I've only got that sitting at sort of 30% heat at the moment, but that is absolutely fine. We're going to let this thing cook off for around about 40 minutes, low and slow, and we're going to end up with the most tender, fragrant chicken that you could ever imagine. Just come in from time to time and give that a little bit of a stir as it reduces down, and that's the whole idea. We're going to reduce down all of that. We don't need to add salt or anything else to that because that chicken stock has already got a salt factor in it. Alright, so just give that a little bit of a turn around every now and then. Good idea to have a timer going. Right, we've got some rice we put in the rice cooker, and we've add a little bit of turmeric to it. It's going to add a bit of flavour, a little bit of colour, and there you go. You've got this beautiful Balinese styled chicken. Really simple, really easy to do. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It tastes amazing, and it smells insane. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notification bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, and share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We're trying to get them KP's Kingdom out there. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make another cuisine, which is not that hard to do at all, just like this one, we need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Don't forget, all the ingredients are at the end of the video. I'm off to eat my Balinese chicken, and I will catch you next time. Bye.